Welcome back, everyone, to another segment of the MCR. Mac and me coming back at you, starting out the new year. Hope everyone had a pleasant holiday, and so begins the new year, and hopefully with some, so begins new habits. In this segment, I wanted to talk about a situation over there in the Mideast involving Israel and now the Houthis. And man, I just gotta wonder how much of this bovine excrement are we supposed to put up with this ragtag group? You know, uh, they're backed by Iran, and for those not necessarily familiar with the Houthi situation over there, they occupy what I would define as prime real estate on the eastern coast of the Red Sea, near a choke point into the Red Sea, which serves as the entrance into the Suez Canal from the south. So if you're going to navigate, and I guess 12% of shipping industry goes through the Suez. So to access the Suez from the south, you need to enter into the Red Sea. And to enter into the Red Sea takes you dangerously close to the area controlled by the Houthis. And I do believe I'm saying that correctly. And these Houthis, they're just taking pot shots at everybody. You know, you could say, back October 7th when Hamas attacked Israel, Houthis were kind of cheering Hamas on and even kind of contributing because they tried sending some missiles from their area to Israel. Our Navy ships successfully shot them down, which, I'm impressed with our technology, I guess. But, then the Houthis started taking pot shots at our Navy ships. We were shooting them down. Now they're taking pot shots at from what I can tell, any international merchant vessel they see fit. And the U.S. Navy's shooting down most of them, but at least one merchant vessel has been struck. Oh, and when it was struck, the U.S. Navy responds to assist, and they get shot at.
Well, it seems like a simple solution to this problem. Shoot back. Not just shoot their missile down or their whatever projectile they're using. Shoot the source of the problem.
Yeah, that sounds way too easy to do. I mean, we're not talking that big of an area. Here's, it's easy, it's easy for us to say Trump would never put up with it, and we're assuming Trump wouldn't, but it's safe to say this could be the latest example of an inept Biden administration. He's making those Navy ships sit there and take shots with no repercussion. I'm starting to feel sorry for these sailors.
He's showing restraint.
Yeah. He needs to reach down and check himself.
Well, it probably does that all day long.
But what he's probably doing is, as I heard one commentator once say, tucking his nutsack.
Yeah, that's an picture. Paints a picture I don't want to think about.
What's that?
I said that paints a picture I don't want to think about.
Yeah, but and I guess what got me going on this is just in the last 24 hours, I read another news report about this nonsense. It's from what I've read and understand, it's not that hard finding these people.
Oh, it can't be.
Everyone knows where they're at, and they're just letting them do it, letting them do it. And I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Well, we need to take our nations the advice that you and I gave Israel would just finish this shit.
Yeah,
Take these people out. They want to fire, essentially artillery at us. Then they can get a dirt nap
yeah.
for their efforts.
And it does appear Israel isn't going to let up. A little off topic. I did watch. I've been getting into various podcasters. Mike Glover from Fieldcraft Survival. He's got a podcast now, and I watched this one yesterday where he interviewed an Israeli soldier who was originally from the Cincinnati area, and I guess Israel makes it so, yeah, if you're an American citizen but can prove Israeli descent, or as far as a family line goes, that you can be considered an Israeli citizen also, and they're accepting these guys. So this He was an American Jew from Cincinnati, went to Israel, joined the IDF, Israeli Defense Force, that's what they call it, joined the IDF, and really no special unit from what I could tell. He said he was the only English speaking soldier in his particular unit. And, and what he said was, you know, what happened October 7th was horrible. He goes, the the irony in what happened was a lot of the areas that were hit by Hamas were, and if we were going to, put people into a demographic group, he goes a lot like these kibbutzes, and then that concert rave, whatever they want to call it. He goes, they were primarily liberal leftists, and he goes, and you know what? They ain't leftists anymore. He goes,
Yeah, it's funny how it changes.
he goes,
Kind of
he
like
goes
kind of
right
like no
now.
atheists in foxholes.
Yeah, he goes right now, and and this, I guess this is what I found interesting. He goes right now, everyone's on the same sheet of music. There's no going along to get along, okay? And he, yeah, it's of course after 9/11, you know, our country came together, but look where we're at 20 years later, you
Yeah.
know? So I guess what I'm saying is, while everyone seems to be on the same sheet of music in Israel, I'm just kind of curious how long that's going to last. And I know that's a little off topic, but, uh, I guess it goes to the big picture of just what the heck's going on over there. Uh, and, they need to finish Hamas. What I read in an article is, after they finish Hamas, they may take on Hezbollah and finish Hezbollah.
Well,
Well,
that sounds like a good plan to me because the problem is, and this has been going on forever, is that there's just another group to take their place.
yeah, and you know what, and if we're gonna follow, if Israel or whoever is going to follow through on this, yeah, when they're done with Hezbollah, they may as well take on the Houthis too, you
Yeah.
know, uh, and finish them because this nonsense is out of control. This taking willy nilly pot shots at whoever cruises by their coast, and if you look at a map, that's a choke point into the Red Sea, you know,
So it makes
and
you an easy target.
yeah, I mean they got nowhere to go, and of course that whole area has been plagued by piracy for like over a decade now, couple decades, you know. Uh, but you know, just another dysfunctional third world country too. You could say, dare
Yeah.
I be a cynic? But anyways, it's just with the weakness that the Biden administration is putting on display. Just all the more reason for getting Trump back in office. I mean,
Yes, it is.
the list is growing for why we need Trump, or even a Republican of some sort. Hope prefer to be Trump, but man, we need to put this nonsense to bed.
Well, we need the United States military to man up.
Well, I don't even think they're allowed to shoot back.
No, that's what I mean.
You know,
When I say the military, I mean the commander in chief.
yeah, it's just you know, and I was, as I was reading the latest news report, I'm like, man, they're making these sailors sitting ducks out there.
Well, they don't care
Well,
about
they're in the
lives. We
military. They're
already know that.
supposed to put their lives on the line. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, right.
that's
It's part of the
like I
job.
said. How much bovine excrement are we supposed to ingest here? You
Yeah.
know,
I
so
don't know about you, and I do know about you, but if you shoot at me, I'm going to shoot back.
yeah, yeah, for sure. But that's all I got on this. I wanted to take a break from the whole Trump saga because it goes one way one day and another way the next day.
Right.
You know, so it's going to take time to sort out that whole mess. But
Well, we're looking at the next few months should be interesting.
oh yeah, yeah. Uh, so that's all I got. Is that a wrap? You got anything?
Nope, that's about it.
All right. So we'll make this a wrap, and uh, everyone start those new habits with the new year. As always, be safe, watch your six, and don't tread on me.